So what we're saying is that England should have a referendum on independence from the rest of the United Kingdom because we are paying too much towards the Celtic neighbours. That's what we're saying.
No, we were happy to keep the Celtic neighbours quiet.
Yeah, but they're not
keep
quiet
them
now.
in their own country.
You've given them some freedom, they want more.
Yeah, we don't mind. We don't mind that.
You said England for the English.
Yes.
Well, I'm English.
I don't think so. I don't think you really qualify in any way.
How come you've got a brown face? I don't get that.
I've been in the sun too long.
What are you fucking doing here anyway?
My country.
I don't think so.
How do you make that out? It's your country.
You came to my country for 200 years. I think my...
How can I come to your country for 200 years?
Your ancestors
I'm only 65.
Your ancestors did. Your ancestors did. You remember the spice trade?
My Spice Girls.
No, the
Spice trade.
Spice trade.
No, what happened
the opium trade. Remember that?
Opium, no.
Yes.
Damn good perfume, I may say so.
Britain made a hell of money out of the trade. Yeah. Sugar.
Should we let them stay for a bit?
Rubber.
I don't think we have a choice in it at the moment, but one day...
What about all the sacrifices that the...
He's got a few, Bob. We might as well let him stay for a bit.
Yeah. Has he got a few, Bob?
He's got a few, Bob, yeah.
Yeah, you'll let me stay. Yeah.
Don't know, really. I don't think...
I'm not a Christian, by the way.
When we create England as an independent state for the English, I don't think you'll qualify on any way, because I hate to point this out, you were born in India, as I recall, and you are an Indian.
Yeah, but I have a British passport.
Been
living here virtually all my life.
Yes. English passport, you won't get one, I'm afraid.
Yeah?
You won't qualify under my new regime.
Yeah, but what about him? He's a northerner.
Yes, I know. We have to make some allowances.
It's hard here, isn't it? It's hard getting down this way, isn't it?
It is definitely.
I mean,
you feel like an immigrant, don't you?
I haven't even got a passport. They keep saying, "Who the fuck are you?" You know?
Yeah.
Where do you come from?
Yeah.
You fucking northerners. Why don't you get back up there?
I detected something of the Third Reich in you.
But they're accepting me now.
In me, yeah. Gosh.
No, they're accepting me now. Yeah.
Yeah, but you said that you want England for the English. You mean white, Aryan, Anglo-Saxon English?
And of course us Normans, but essentially yes. We may tolerate a few other groups such as the Dutch and a few French people, you know.
A few Indians, Africans.
Golly, I'm afraid they have to go back where they belong. Can you imagine an African in England? It just doesn't go, does it? It's absurd. It's like keeping a dog in a stable.
Should we have open immigration borders, or should we?
No, definitely not. No.
Are you sure about that?
No. England for the English. That's it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what do you say, in the last 3 years, we have had the biggest mass migration in England's history, with 1 million Eastern Europeans coming in.
There you go, see? I mean, we can't get it around anymore. All the roads are getting clogged up. They're all coming for free, for free hospital and all that. All the babies that are being born here from the immigrants, it's all mounting up, isn't it? They're all getting, they're all getting benefits.
You can't blame all these people for wanting to come over here and become English, because it's obviously the nationality to be. It's the finest thing that anyone could become. So we can't really hold it against them in that way, but obviously they simply aren't English.
Yeah, but see, the English language is not really English, is it?
Yes, I think it is English.
I think you'll find that the English language is a mishmash of Latin, French, Hindi, Persian, German. It's part of the Indo-Germanic group of languages. It's a mishmash.
Yes, but it's developed into the language.
Well,
the language
thanks to the empire.
Us, not really. Good gracious, we brought English to the empire.
That's what I'm saying. You spread English through the empire.
Yes,
it's not disease, is it?
No,
spread.
No, they should be pleased that we were so kind and generous.
I would have preferred to spoke French, actually.
Would you?
Yeah, far more refined.
Not very useful nowadays, though, is it? I mean, let's face it. People just throw things at you if you start speaking French at them.
Yeah.
Even French throw things at people.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
When they want an apple, they say "Avez-vous la pomme?" Why are they always throwing apples?
Yeah. Talking of pommes, why do the Aussies call you pommies?
Maybe
because
it's
they're ignorant
Yeah.
colonials.
Colonials, convicts, you mean?
Well, yes, convicts. Stop. We got rid of all our dross.
I think
To
you'll
Australia.
find in the next 20, 30 years, with all this greenhouse effect, half of the English coastline would disappear under the sea, and lots of the people would be emigrating. I think you'll find that a lot of people will be leaving this country in the next 20, 30 years.
No, that's true.
And where will you go?
A lot of the coastline is
Well,
disappearing.
it certainly won't be Australia. That'll be a total desert.
India,
I don't think so. That'll become a desert. It's
Zimbabwe.
too hot there anyway. Far too hot already. If it gets any hotter, no one will be able to live there.
loads of Europeans in Goa and around the south coast. They've got businesses there.
Yes, well, we know what businesses they've got there as well, don't we?
Paedophiles, you mean? You mean they're all paedophiles?
Not all people are drug pushers,
Oh, okay.
hippies,
Hippies, yeah.
people we don't particularly want in this country anyway.
Well, where will you go? Where will you go when England sinks with all the weight of the people, as so they say?
I won't be here.
Yeah?
I won't be here by then.
So why do you think England is sinking? Is it because of the weight of the people? Is it?
Yeah, it could be the weight of all the immigrants
Yeah,
coming
is it?
in.
Yes, it may be, and we'll just have to send them back to where they came from and let them sink their own countries rather than us.
So where will you go? You can't go to Russia, it's too cold.
Well, we'll stay here in England. Just
Well, you'll
might
sink.
have to move a bit further north.
You'll have to build platforms in the North Sea.
We won't sink that much.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's a very cold climate, England.
Oh, well, it'll warm up a little bit.
Yeah, but all your ancestors have been emigrating
Yeah,
to
we
the New World.
might end up on the prison ships that are going to build, mightn't we?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Live on them.
So what are we saying about immigration? Stop it or let them all in? Or let some in?
No,
The
no,
educated
stop
ones.
it completely.
Got
What
me
about-
stopped.
What about the health service run by immigrants?
Huh?
It's run by immigrants.
You're joking.
Health service?
Well, it's run
Well-
by immigrants.
We'll
What
use
I
the
mean
Scots
is,
and
it's
Welsh
immigrant labour.
again.
Well,
Make damn fine doctors, the Scots.
Yeah, but what about the Asians and the Africans
Yeah, God.
and the Europeans, the
They're not-
Eastern Europeans? They do a good job. They might save your life one day.
Yes,
Or
I dread to think.
Are you sure?
My heart in the hands of some Asian golly.
Yeah.
Yes, one doesn't know what they'll do. Probably
What about them?
sprinkle
what-
curry powder
What
over.
about them doctors in Scotland and they tried to blow people up, didn't they?
Oh, what, the Glasgow airport?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well,
They're Muslim doctors.
yeah, well, they want an independent Muslim state here. Some of them.
That's why it's England for England, isn't it?
Yeah, but in 50 years' time, there'll be about 10 million Muslims here. What are you going to do then?
Send them back. Send them all
You
back
can't send
to
them back.
Pakistan.
They're part of
Well,
England now. You'll never
Exactly,
have
that's why we need to declare England as an independent country where we can enforce our own rules,
How will
not
you- how will
rules imposed upon us by foreigners.
How will you earn money if it's just
Well,
England?
because
You can
we'll be
isolate them?
English and we'll have lots of money because we will have only English people. We don't have to spend it on pampering all these foreigners that want to come over here and laze around in concentration camps or whatever they choose to live in. We won't have to give them housing. We won't have to feed them and send them to schools. We will save loads of money and spend it on the English people.
Yes, but why is it the southeast of England is the place where everything happens and nothing ever happens in where he comes from? Nothing ever happens there, does it?
I don't know.
He's an economic
There's a-
refugee from the north.
There's a few thousand, 100,000 of
Northern Rock? That was a disaster, wasn't it? That's from the northeast.
yeah, but it's run by Northerners. Yeah.
So what you're saying
Too
is...
many packies in Blackburn and Burnley. I mean, let's be fair. And Bradford, places like that, they're all over the place.
What do you mean by packies? I mean...
Well, you know, people from the Indian subcontinent.
Yeah, they're Indians.
Well, it's just a little term there, point of reference, so that people know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay, well, what are we going to say about immigration then, basically? Stop it?
Stop it.
Yeah, into hellfire or into history?
Into hellfire.
Into hellfire.
Yeah, immigration into hellfire. In you go.